Those little things that I had, actually.
Can I move?
No, we're recording. Stranger's Corner. We're back in the OG original gangsta recording studio, the house.
And all the kids are quiet.
Yeah, shut up. Welcome, it's David Cinelli here, Realtor with Royal LePage Signature. I got my lovely wife who loves being on this show with me, and she's had a little reprieve for the last number of weeks, and it's been glorious. You can tell how much she loves doing these. We're filming at night because we haven't had time during the day. So, anyway, Natalie, what's today's topic?
I don't know, let's do something.
All right, so today's topic, I was kind of, sometimes I always overhear you, and once in a while you'll have a discrepancy with either the homeowner or the realtor about, maybe a space or what they're doing. Sometimes you and Julia, sometimes we'll have discussions between the two of you too, and you guys go through. How do you guys come up and say, well, say if you have the realtor or you have a conflict between the realtor and the homeowner, what's your go-to to solve that issue? Like, how do you solve that issue? Why does that conflict usually arise?
So let me backtrack a bit. So we're talking about like layout.
Oh, right. Sorry, layout. Not actually decor. Sorry.
Yeah,
yes.
We're talking about layout and how things should be placed. And, sometimes it's tricky layouts. You've got a long, narrow room, or you've got a really wide room, and you need to separate it, and you've got to figure out what you're going to do. So I think what Dave's trying to get at is sometimes not all parties agree on how the space should be used. And when that tends to happen, what our job really is to do is to A, diffuse the situation, and B, take all the emotion out of it and bring it back to who are we selling to. And once everybody's on the same page of who we're selling to and what their needs are, we're going to go after that demographic. So if we have a giant room and it can fit a formal dining room and or a workspace or a big great family room, who's living in that house? Like, is it going to be people hosting 8 to 10 person dinner parties, or is it going to be a younger family, for example, that would prefer to have a bigger living space and also a workstation for one of their kids that's coming in? So we just want to peel it back, take the motion out of it, and gear it towards the demographic that's going to be buying the house. So that's really the best way to go about it. So we want to take away the emotion, and I've said that a handful of times now, but it's really important. And then also gently remind, sometimes homeowners are really personally invested in their home. Once the home is in the realtors and our hands, it's kind of not their home anymore, because they're not the ones buying it. They're moving for a reason. So we really need to gear it towards who is going to be buying it, and just reminding the current homeowners that it's not them.
It's the longest I think I've seen you talking.
As long as you've let me talk in a long time.
Shut up. That's okay. So yeah, I would agree with that too. Like, I think a lot of times, what I do with my listing presentations, and when we bring you in, we try to also talk with the homeowner, explain what we're doing, like who the demographic is, because I think every house needs to tell a story, and telling the story will also help the homeowner understand why we might transform a room into like maybe a workout room or an extra office, because offices nowadays, especially with COVID happening, that it's very, very important. So I think having them in there too, you could do a very good job too of either reiterating that to the listing agent. It's usually our jobs to talk to the homeowners, explain what's happening, but sometimes we want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Yeah. Great. On to the next one. All right. Well, if you have any questions for Natalie, what's the best way to them to reach out to you?
You can shoot us a DM at spaces.collective. I got that right. Yeah, on Instagram. I don't remember anymore. It's been a month.
You won't let me even say mine? And I'm David V. Cinelli _realtor. I think on Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, you can find us anywhere. If you have any topics you want for us to talk about, at least give us a couple of topics, and we're hopefully going to bang those out in the next little while. So look forward to those. Have a great time. It's a great time. Have a great day. Bye for now.